Okay, just got done curling it. It's gonna look like whack, but you don't like touch it, do anything, wait for it to cool if you want it to keep that curl. If your hair keeps curl pretty well like mine does, I can go straight into it, but if you're someone that struggles with having their hair keep curl, wait for it to cool down, and then you can do whatever with it. So I'm gonna do just a little spritz all over. And you can see that the curls turn out bouncy because we flatten them against, and they have a little bit more bounce. So now I'm gonna move on to the little bumpy thing. So I'm taking my hair and I'm just going back, kind of wringing it back. And I'm gonna take my 2 pointer fingers. I'm gonna go from about the arch of my eyebrow up and cut across kind of right at the half part of my head. So just like that. So I got about this much hair. Don't know if you can see it, but this much hair. It's not a lot, trust me. It's not gonna go all the way to the back of your head, but it's gonna be up here. So with this, I like to section it off, like clip this back so it's not on the way. So I'm gonna clip it back. Okay, clip it back. 2 things you're absolutely gonna need for this is a teasing comb, a good teasing comb. This one just has like 1 plain row of little bristles. This one has 2. These ones are the best, but both of them work. I'm gonna be using this one. And then we can also order, Palou said we can order a bunch, like a big pack of these for people. You're gonna need this, bobby pins, and hairspray. So you'll take the sections kind of like this. So I just like to take this front section. It's not very big, but this much hair. I spray the roots with hairspray, and then I take my teasing comb and I tease it right at the base of it until it gets a little bit of buildup. Stop it right there, and then you fold it over. Then you'll go into it again. I make weird faces when I'm curling my hair to concentrate. Take another section just like that. Spray those roots. This helps the bump keep its shape. Start teasing away. Flip it over. And then depending on how much hair you have, I'm gonna do like 2 more sections. Flipping it over to the front helps that volume stay and not go flat against your head. Oop. Okay, we got our last section. Spray, tease. Flip it over, and that's what that looks like. I'm gonna take out my hair back here, and don't worry, you're gonna take it and you're just gonna smooth it out a little bit. I'm not applying like super hard pressure, just enough to smooth out those little hairs. Get your bobby pins ready. Okay, I'm gonna take that section of hair that we just teased, and I'm gonna just kind of shape it how I want it. That might mean like taking a couple more pieces up with it. We don't want to look like aliens. I mean, we might anyway, but that's okay. We want to have dimension while we're on stage. We don't want to look like gross. Okay, so that's about the shape that we're gonna want. And then we'll fix that later. So I'm gonna take my bobby pin. Oof. Take my bobby pin and then just start pinning it to secure. Keep pinning. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't have the bump this high, but Palou said he wanted, the original picture I showed him was too low, so that's what we're doing right here. And It's gonna look wonky right now, but once we like floof out the hair around here, it'll be a little bit more proportional. So for me, I really only need 3 bobby pins, but I mean, obviously use however much you need. And I'm just gonna spritz it with my hairspray, comb it back. I'll fix that little jank piece. You can see the little hair in the back. We'll fix that too. Sometimes you have to pull out a couple little pieces to get it how you want it. And just kind of pull it and shape it. Pull these out a little bit. Okay. Then I just kind of like to spritz it on my hands, and then this helps me get my little flyaways. You don't have to do this, but it helps me. And if you have these little baby hairs like I do, you can always pin them back too, which I usually end up doing. Okay, so that's the bump. Here's how you're gonna floof out your hair. I don't like claw through it. I just kind of pick up the pieces, separate them a little bit. We don't want our curls to be clumped together. So do that. Kind of separate them a little bit. Then back with our teasing comb, taking sections on this side. You don't necessarily have to spray these right here, but I am, because I like the volume. Just teasing more. We're not trying to get like friendly Q hair, if you know what that means, but we're definitely going for volume. That's about all right there. And then just a little bit right there, not a ton, not as much as if we were doing that bump, but enough to give us some volume. I'm just gonna go in, smooth it out a little bit, and that's pretty much the look. You can go ahead and spray it one more time, and then if you want to, I don't know, let's see where we at. I like to take dry shampoo or like a volume texturizing spray. Kristen S has a really good one at Target. This Kenner one is one of what my grandma has, but it works wonders. If you've seen my grandma Karen, she has awesome voluminous hair. So I just take the pieces and I spray them all. To get that big look. We want big hair. Okay, that's pretty much it. And now that we're done, if you're still having questions, if you're still like, Maddie, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this myself, we can definitely practice that. I'll bring all my extra curling irons and stuff to a little hair party, and I am more than willing to help anyone out and figure out their hair and stuff. So yeah,